Welcome back to Keene Ice for the start of the third period. Williams and Keene State ready to battle it out here in the final 20 minutes. Williams leads the Owls 2-1 thanks to 2 goals from Jalen Keever. Matty D'Souza capitalized on the power play to give the Owls their lone goal so far. And we are underway here in the final frame. That one dumped in deep. Chasing after it is Tabby Jones. Now the Owls will start back on the power play. We got 1 minute and 10 seconds left. 1 for 2 so far tonight. Nice move by Spinelli. As here's Jones, fed one across, and Ian Tosca couldn't catch it. Now Spinelli keeps it in, a good stick there. Down low for Edmonds. Edmonds tries to center one, no one there. The Owls are going for a change, and that one gets by the stick of Patrick. The Owls will complete the change there, a full forward line. And as here's Patrick, leaves it for Norman. Pressure from Featherston. And a tough pass there, goes behind the net. Featherston still with pressure. Now 30 seconds to go on the man advantage. Now wrapped around. Here's Finke. The Owls struggling to get out of their own zone. What pressure from Williams on the penalty kill. Now Finke leaves it too far for Norman, and that one's played down. So here's D'Souza. Cuts back. Bazin makes a move. Takes a defender with her. Here's D'Souza. Williams has 3 back. D'Souza makes a move. Tries to get in on goal. Finke shoots. Bentley's down. The whistle's blown. We'll get a stoppage here as I believe the puck is under Ava Bentley. A minute and 32 seconds have passed here. Williams out shooting Keene State 35-13. I Chung 33 saves on the night. 2 goals from tough rebounds that she really had no chance on. Here's Beestrom. Plays one in. Norman. Good pressure from Diop. Now Keever comes away with it. Across for White. Here's Salmon. White fires and Chung gloves it. Look at the brand new iChung fan cam, as we like to call it. The usual group of Owls fans that sit behind that net. And they got a lot to cheer for. She has been spectacular here at home. Off the draw, it's Williams. Mayer plays it. Here's Bond. Tries to cut in between the circles. She shoots, it's wide. The rebound bounces right back. Chung is able to get a foot on it. Now here's Bond behind the net. Chung able to regain her position. Mayer across for Diop. Shoots, and she scores! Chung didn't know where it was. I didn't know where it was. But Noah Diop puts Williams up 3-1. I'm not sure if it may have hit off an Owls stick or a skate, but through a screen, Diop's first of the season. And a freshman from Chicago, Illinois, the first goal of her career. 2:14 into the third. And a little bit of breathing room for the Eefs. And here's Johnson. Now she'll fire one in, sticked away by Chung. Now Patrick in the corner. Plays it around for Stewart. Jones will get there first. And that one, I believe, caught an Owl in the bench. So we'll have a defensive zone face-off for Keene State. And second line out there consisting of McNeil, Patrick, and Jones. Here's Luber. Down low, Rubenstein for Gallagher. DeMayo up the boards. Here's Jones. Tries to fire one into the middle of the ice. It's taken away, but now here's Patrick. Dangerous pass. Couldn't get through momentarily. Here's Rubenstein, shoots, and Chung is able to make the save. It's her 36th save of the evening. We're back from Thanksgiving break. In a couple weeks, we'll be gone for winter break, but don't miss out on Friday night. We'll have a hockey doubleheader here. Men's ice hockey will be taking on King's College of Pennsylvania, and then women's ice hockey, a conference matchup against Southern Maine. Here's Finke. Nice move, weaving through two defenders. She'll go all the way around the net. Loses it. Norman couldn't get a stick on it, so it's back out to D'Souza. Floats one off the boards. Here's Pamajba. Dumps it in. Finke chases after it. Norman can't get it by Rosenberg. It's out to Tilde Bistrom. That one played in deep. Here's Mayer. Watched by Spinelli. Spinelli gets a stick on it. But here's Rosenberg, and the Williams-Eefs are offsides. Moore just couldn't get her skate down on the blue line long enough. So 15:52 to go in the third period. Noah Diop has given Williams a little bit of insurance so far here in the third, but a two-goal lead is not as manageable as people may think. Here's Ian Tosca. Spinelli wraps that one around. Healy up top. DeMayo. That one kept in. Now off the legs of Edmonds. It's still out in front, and Bentley is able to tie it up. So Emily Edmonds spinning around in the slot, able to somehow get a stick on it while taking contact. She'll get a breather here, maybe attend to those whacks that she got. You know, the Owls' second line out there. Bazin loses the handle, unable to keep it in. Here's Bond. Takes the contact from Patrick. It's still in. Johnson shoots. Chung makes a save. It's off her mask. Still loose in the slot. It goes wide. I believe Chung got a piece of that one too. Now here's Bond. Leaves it for Featherston. Bond now in the far circle. That pass never got through. A backhander into the slot. It's blocked away. D'Souza now working behind the net. Here's Bazin. Tries to feed one to Jones. It's kept in by Luber. That one finally squeaks out. Patrick is there, but a bad pass intended for McNeil is intercepted by Johnson. Here's Noxon. Takes contact from Patrick. We play on. Bazin ahead for Pamajba. Finke chases after it. Scrum behind the net. Pamajba throws a shot at Diop. They still work for it. The puck now loose. Coming away with it is Gallagher. As Norman's still fighting for it, she goes down. But Noxon able to get it in. Here's Littlewood weaving between defenders. She shoots, and Chung got a piece of it. That player goes down in the corner. That was Littlewood. And Norman unable to chip it out, but a follow-up effort from Finke. He's able to do the job. Here's Rubenstein. Gallagher. Cross ice for Littlewood. Trying to get a step on good. And he'll work around the net. Takes the contact. As Edmonds takes it away, and Yeah, penalty called on Keene State. It will go on Norman for a rough. Not sure where I saw that, but Williams will go to the power play for the 5th time tonight. So 13:26 to go here in the final frame. Williams 0 for 4 on the power play so far. Now tie up on the draw. It's won by Gallagher. Here's Mayer. Luber back up top to Mayer. She'll walk the blue line. Featherston. Mayer fires. It's wide. Here's Luber. Mayer shoots again, and an easy save for Chung, as Patrick will leave it for her goalkeeper to tie up. So 13:02 to go here in the third. Minute 37 left on the man advantage for the Eafs. Draws won by Williams. Mead for Noxon. Rubenstein fanned on it. Leaves it for Mead. Bond tries to fire one. It's blocked into the near corner. Iantowska unable to get it out. Noxon fires, deflected, goes wide. Bond watched by Spinelli. Noxon taken down. No hand goes up. Williams still keeping it in. Under a minute to go here on the man advantage. Noxon shoots, patted away by Chung. Bond. Mead. Nice move around Spinelli. Shoots. And it went off Chung's mask, I believe. Now Spinelli finally able to clear that one out. So Chung a few saves, as there's now 30 seconds left on the man advantage. Rosenberg spins away. Featherston, it's inside Chung, and never got past the goal line. Able to squeeze that post and those legs together. 22 seconds left on the man advantage, 11:47 in third period. Draws one by Williams again. Mayer. Here's Featherston. Rosenberg tried the center one. It's taken away by Brianna Finke. Nice move, taking the contact behind from Gallagher. Tied up, no hand goes up. Fans looking for a penalty as well as the Owls bench. Now Finke tied up between 3 Williams players. We're back to even strength. Keene State is going a perfect 5 for 5 on the penalty kill. Gallagher runs into her own teammate, and now a penalty called, or is it offsides? It will be offsides. Maybe there was a late hand up from the Finke tie-up, but 11:13 to go here in the third. 3-1 Williams, thanks to 2 goals from Jalen Kiever and Noah Diop's first career goal. 2 first career goals here this evening. D'Souza for Keene State and Diop for the Eafs. Now Good loses the handle. Here's White off the pad of Chung. And now Healy couldn't handle it. Here comes Iantowska, 2-on-1 with Spinelli. 4 Eafs. Iantowska hit the post, the rebound. Edmonds whacking away at it. Still, it gets out to Healy. How did Edmonds not bury that? Chung plays that one away. Healy in the corner. Contact from Iantowska. Salmon plays it around the net. She'll get it back. Up top, Mead shoots. Saved by Chung. Here's Mead again. Salmon takes the contact. Edmonds takes it away. 10:20 to go here in the third period. It's tipped in. The Owls will get a change. That pass intercepted, but unfortunately goes to the stick of Rubenstein. Rubenstein shoots, it's deflected wide. And a follow-up shot blocked. McNeil plays it out. Here's Jones, all by herself. Has some help from McNeil. That shot into the glove of Bentley. And she'll get a whistle. Just over halfway through this period, Williams outshooting Keene State 48-17. Off the draw, it's Mayer taking contact behind the net. Here's Littlewood. Gains the line. She shoots, and it's deflected wide. Still fighting for it on the far post. It's played to the far boards. Mayer. Moore shoots. That one saved by Chung. Rubenstein plays it down low. Bazin chasing after it. Another weird bounce off that area of the boards. That's the second time that's happened this evening. Here's Salmon shoots. Chung makes a save. Pardon me, that was Moore. But Chung makes another sprawling save. Her 47th of the night. Skylar Moore, the sophomore out of Robbinsville, New Jersey. A good opportunity there. Try and put this game away. Now off the draw, it's Noxon. A flutter puck is gloved by Chung. Now another tie-up off the draw. Noxon couldn't get a shot off. Now she'll play it off the boards. Here's Bond. Mayer able to keep it in. Gives it back to Bond. That shot blocked. And here's Featherston. Mayer. That shot blocked as well. This time out of play. Take a look at men's basketball between these two schools. Keene State fell to number 22 Tufts at home today, 82-79. A back and forth battle in the second half, however. 20 fouls on Keene State really cost them at the end. Williams fell at Rhode Island College 70-63 this evening. Owls first line out there off the draw, and Chung makes the save on the shot from Becca White. Off the draw again, White shoots and saved once again by Chung. Now Keever gets it back, shoots, and it goes high. Now here's Spinelli. Poked ahead, Edmonds chasing after it. A good pick there by Johnson to eliminate Edmonds of getting that speed in the zone. Edmonds knocks her down, maybe getting one last shot at it as White plays it into the far corner. Luber keeps it in off the foot of Stewart, and she'll play it almost out of the zone. Good job there by Luber. That one deflected just wide. Dangerous there as McNeil's able to get it out. Jones trying to chip it ahead. Good pressure there from Luber. As now here's Rosenberg. Nice move around DeMayo. Rubenstein shoots. It's deflected and out of play. Under 7.5 to go here in the final frame. Williams 3, Keene State 1. Williams out shooting the Owls 55-17. The Owls' second line out there. Off the tie-up, it's D'Souza. McNeil chips it out. Too strong. And that will be an icing. The Owls need some offense, and they need some offense quick. Rob Morgan talking to his third line, consisting of Finke, Norman, and Pomajba, 3 speedy players on this Owls team. As Healy shoots, that one blocked, stays in play. Here's Bazin. D'Souza. McNeil able to chip it out. Here's Harder trying to make a move and split the defense, but unable. Bazin leaves it for Patrick. Now Healy's shot gets blocked, still wobbling in the slot. Bazin controls it. And now she'll try and hit McNeil. Maybe she was trying to hit Jones, but it hit the stick of McNeil. And now it's dumped back in. Here's D'Souza. Bazin behind the net. Under 6.5 to go here in Keene. Getting there first is Noxon. She'll shoot from a tough angle. It got blocked. Now down low. Noxon from a tough angle again. Chung makes the save. Her 54th of the evening. These numbers keep piling up every single game. 6:06 to go here in the third. And Keene State will take a timeout. We'll do a quick game recap while this quick timeout is taking place. Williams leads 3-1, out shooting the Owls 57-17. 2 goals from Jalen Keever. As there are some of the Keene State hockey players who were not dressing tonight, but still all smiles as they head to the room, awaiting their team. But 2 goals from Jalen Keever and Noah Diop make up the 3 goals for Williams. And Maddie D'Souza on the power play. Her first career goal is the lone goal for the Owls. Keene State has been amazing on the penalty kill, even generating scoring opportunities on breakaways, but haven't been able to capitalize. First goal of the game was Keever's first, off a weird call. The player was down out in front, the puck squeaked through, and what are those two doing? That's Darius Sakalos and Andy Brown, 2 friends of mine, and they're blocking Chase Garcia from walking away. As he's enjoying the music, Jay-Z is pumping him up, he loves it. As it's all smiles here, we're back from Thanksgiving break, back on campus. Up here in beautiful southwestern New Hampshire for a couple more weeks until we hit the road again for winter break. It's Noxon against Norman. Off the draw, Bond shoots and Chung makes the save. The Owls will make a late full change. Trying to match some lines up here. 6:02 to go in the final frame. And Tosca wins the draw. Bazin gets it taken away by Featherston. Here's Diop. Plays it down low, Bond. D'Souza, whoa, she took a shot in the far circle. That was clearly interference. But we play on. Now a pass out in front, Bond couldn't handle it. And now Bazin and her will work in the corner. Bazin comes away with it. She's been a great add to this Owls defense after the field hockey season and her injury has finished up. Featherston. Here's Kiever. Works behind the net on her own. Finally has some help now. Feeds it up top to Luber. Gets it back. A shot never got through. Still in the slot in the feet of Mallory Stewart. But that one's sticked away by Chung. Here's White. Now a shot. That one is gloved by Chung. Another sprawling save. She has been all over the place tonight. Is now a little slow to get up. Allowing the referee to grab the puck from underneath her. She's up. She's all right. But Jalen Kiever has been all over the place tonight. 2 goals, multiple opportunities. Just all around a great night. Now McNeil playing with an extra stick. That was Rosenberg's. That one is turned away. There's a delayed penalty. That one will go on. Rosenberg for the hook. The Owls will go to the power play. Stewart off the foot of Luber. DeMayo plays it back in deep. Luber got a stick on it, and we'll get the whistle. So a funny mix-up there. Rosenberg will go 2 minutes for a hook. And 4:20 to go here in the third period. Williams out shooting Keene State 60-18. Ai Chung with 57 saves. Her season keeps getting more and more impressive. Now off the draw, it's Mayer. Flights one out of the zone and all the way down. Keene State 1 for 3 on the power play tonight. The lone goal belongs to Maddie D'Souza. About 6 minutes left in the second period. That one through the skates of Spinelli. Edmonds couldn't handle it. Here's Littlewood. Featherston, 1-on-4. Makes a nice move in on goal. She scores! Or she doesn't. Wow, what an angle there. I completely thought that hit the back of the net. But now here comes Edmonds. Feeds one through. Every broadcaster's had one of those moments. I can guarantee Carson's laughing at me. He was supposed to join me up here in the box. Hope he's having fun filming this one. As now here is Featherston, 2-on-1. Littlewood scores! Savannah Littlewood puts the icing on the cake. It's 4-1 Williams. I guess you could say I maybe celebrated a little bit too early. So that's also the freshman's first career goal. Williams' 62nd shot of the evening. A short-handed goal for the Eafs. As now here's D'Souza. Taking contact, Finke. Bazin shoots, and Bentley will swallow that one. 3:03 to go here in the third. 43 seconds left. On the man advantage for the Owls. Looking for a miracle late. That one out of the zone. Here's Bazin. D'Souza. That puck still in the Owl zone. Bazin now. Nice move at center ice. She makes another one, dodging defenders left and right. Bazin feeds one through the slot, and Finke couldn't get a stick on it. Now here comes Gallagher. Pomajba puts pressure from behind. More shot goes wide. Here's Luber. Now Mead makes a nice move, tries to center one, is unable. Now here comes Finke. She tries to make a move, a good stick there by Salmon. Now another nice move. That's Salmon working in, taken away by DeMeo. We approach 2 minutes to go here in Keene. Now here's Stewart. Tries to wrap one around. Here's Caver, shoots. It's saved by Chung, looking for the hat trick here. Now in the corner, 2 Owls and 2 Eefs work. Now a centering pass, Chung makes the save on Caver. Jones unable to get it out. But Williams will change. Here's Mayer. On her own, she shoots, it's blocked by DeMeo. Now all the way around, under a minute 20 to go here. Mayer missed the handle, and goes out of the zone. Here's Finke on her own, 1-on-4, tries to make a move into the middle, it's knocked away. That one comes out to the stick of Mayer. Knocked away, D'Souza blocked. Now here's Spinelli, under 50 to go. Bazin shoots, it goes just wide. D'Souza will play that one in deep. 40 seconds now. Finke still working behind that. We'll see if the Owls can keep their cool at the end here. Bazin dumps that one in. Final 30 here in southwestern New Hampshire. As now here's Noxon. Over to Bond. 1-on-2. Bond, nice move around DeMeo. And fanned on the shot. Now DeMeo goes down behind net, under 10 to go. Edmonds working forward back there, taken away by Harder. 3 seconds left, the puck in the slot, and that will do it. Williams, a 4-1 win here in Keene over the Owls. They move to 3-1-2 on the season. A non-conference win for the Eefs. Jalen Geaver, 2 goals and the game winner. Keene State will be back in action on Friday against Southern Maine at home. That doubleheader with Keene State men's hockey. You'll hear me on the call for that. We'll be back in a few moments for the post-game interview with head coach Rob Morgan here on the Owls Media Network.